Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Meditation Minyan. I'm Rabbi Hannah Leslie Glazer of Congregation of Dat Re'im, and we're glad everyone who is with us today, either joining us live on Zoom or later on catching the recording. And so we've been doing a special series of meditations through the month of Kislev, which is the month of Hanukkah. And today is Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah to everybody. And we have been doing a special series of meditations around the theme of light. And we started with noticing the external light around us and appreciating the external light around us and having more mindfulness around light so that we could cultivate a sense and a consciousness of light in our lives, in our environment. And then we started thinking about light inside. And we're going to continue along that theme with a teaching from Rebbe Nachman, who came from, I think it's 1700s Ukraine, and Rebbe Nachman, and a very special Hasidic rabbi who really also very strong teachings around spirituality and spiritual practices and spiritual teachings. So one of my personal favorites, and somebody who in contemporary times feels really contemporary in a lot of ways. So he taught about something called the Nikuda Tova. Last week we talked about something called the Nikuda Pinimit. Nikuda is a point, and the Nikuda Pinimit was the point inside, and the Nikuda Tova is what would literally translate as a good point, but it means a point of goodness that is inside the self. So we're going to be using that to meditate. It's a further idea of the theme of light inside. All right, so I'll invite you to relax in your seat. And as we did last time, you want to check your alignment. You want to check and see that your head is over your shoulders, over your hips. And then once you're aligned, allow your arms to relax. Take the shoulders up towards the ears and then rotate them back and down so that the shoulder blades are tilted inwards towards your back, opening up the heart space. Take a good deep breath into that heart space. And just feel all the oxygen coming in there. And then slowly let it out. One more good deep breath into the heart space. Slowly let it out. For the Nikuda Tova, we want to make sure that we have the heart activated and the heart space open. Breathe deep all the way down into the belly. And slowly let it out. You want to try and see if you can get your out breath to be longer than the in breath. So as you're breathing in to the heart space, to the belly, Breathing in nice and deep and allow the out breath to help slow down your system. And with each breath in, you want to feel that front space bringing in light and softening a little bit. And with the out breath, you also want to feel it softening and relaxing. We're waking up the body, we're waking up the senses, but we're also allowing ourselves to relax. It's a calm but watchful awakeness. You're going to want to take a moment now to look at your arms and your hands and see if there's any tension. If there is, you can breathe into that tension and allow it to relax. Flip your palms up or down, whatever makes more sense for you today. And also check the hips and the legs and the feet. Just allow everything to soften and relax. So the teaching from Rabbi Nachman, I like to pair it with the teaching from the Sfat Emet about the Nikudah Pinimit. The Nikudah Tova is a reminder that in every single human being, there is a very strong point of good. You can call it a point of light if you like, a point of wisdom, a point of spiritual connection, a point of pureness and goodness inside each person. And we focus, first of all, on finding that spot within ourselves. And I know last week some of you were imagining it, some of you were not finding it. It's okay not to be able to find it, but it is important to know that it's there. Even if you're not necessarily experiencing it, this teaching this week is an insistence that there is a good point within each of us, a source of goodness within all of us that we can always reach back to and know that it is there. For me today, I'm feeling it in my rib cage. I'm not seeing it right now, but I'm feeling it. Again, you may have a different experience, different spot in the body, or not feeling it at all. And that's all right. The important thing is to know that it's there and to send it light and to draw light from it. Our Torah teaches us that we were created in the divine image, which means that we have this spot of divinity inside each of us. That's the way Rabbi Nachman interpreted it. And I find it to be a very powerful teaching to connect with. The Nikudah Tova, which reminds us that inside there is good. No matter what we've done, no matter how others might see us, it's important to know inside, every single one, there is good. Another 5 minutes. Enjoy your meditation time. when you are ready, and start deepening your breath, coming back into the room. The meditation on the Nikuda Tova inside ourselves is a very powerful meditation. There's a part 2 with that, which we will engage in next week. I want to wish you a happy Hanukkah, and we will look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again for joining us.